We have the opportunity to make a habit of empathy.
As Oliver Wendell Holmes famously said, the life of the law has not been logic, it has been experience. If your wide experience brings life to a sense of the difficult circumstances faced by the less powerful among us, the woman shunted around the bank from voicemail to voicemail as she tries to avoid foreclosure for her family, the family struggling to get by in the neighborhood where the police only come with rain jackets on, the couple up late at the kitchen table after the kids are in bed, sweating out how to make ends meet that month, the man who believes a little differently, or looks a little different, or thinks things should be different. If you have empathy for those people in this job, you are doing nothing wrong. The Founding Fathers set up the American judiciary as a check on the excesses of the elected branches and as a refuge when those branches are corrupted or consumed by passing passions. Courts were designed to be our guardians against what Hamilton in the Federalist Papers called those ill humors which the arts of designing men or the influence of particular conjunctures sometimes disseminate among the people, and which have a tendency to occasion serious oppressions of the minor party in the community. In present circumstances, those oppressions tend to fall on the poor and voiceless. But as Hamilton noted, considerate men of every description ought to prize whatever will tend to beget or fortify that temper in the courts, as no man can be sure that he may not be tomorrow the victim of a spirit of injustice by which he may be a gainer today. The courtroom can be the only sanctuary for the little guy when the forces of society are arrayed against him, when proper opinion and elected officialdom will lend him no ear. This is a correct, fitting, and intended function of the judiciary in our constitutional structure, and the empathy President Obama saw in you has a constitutionally proper place in that structure. If everyone on the court always voted for the prosecution against the defendant, for the corporation against the plaintiffs, and for the government against the condemned, a vital spark of American democracy would be extinguished. A courtroom is supposed to be a place where the status quo can be disrupted, even upended when the Constitution or laws may require, where the comfortable can sometimes be afflicted, and the afflicted find some comfort, all under the stern shelter of the law. It is worth remembering that judges of the United States have shown great courage over the years, courage verging on heroism, in providing that sanctuary of careful attention, what James Bryce called the cool, dry atmosphere of judicial determination amidst the inflamed passions or invested powers of the day. Judge Sotomayor, I believe your broad and balanced background and empathy prepare you well for this constitutional and proper judicial role. And I join my colleagues in welcoming you to the committee and looking forward to your testimony.